Morning.
Who left that bottle there?
Grandpa did. We're at the farm today. Got the boys with me, and the first thing we got to do this morning is go get a drain plug for that transmission on the backhoe. I tried to find one at the local auto parts store last night. They didn't think they could get anything that was as big as what we needed there. So there is a Case construction equipment dealer about 35-40 miles south here. So we might end up there, but there is a Case ag dealer about halfway between us right on the way. So we're going to stop there first to see if it's something they have. If not, we'll go to the Case construction dealer. But either way, we're gonna get that plug so we can get that put back together. Brock's going to be there when we get back, hopefully, and he can finish up the service inside of it, do a little bit more cleaning, and then we'll get some pictures taken and get this thing out of here. Well, we got what we needed. The ag dealer did not have it, the ag Case dealer, so we did have to come to the construction dealer that was just a little bit farther away, but they got it. Look over there. Probably could have had that one. Super N. That one looks pretty new, actually. I bet that one's pretty expensive. The paint's not wore off the bucket yet. Yeah. Oh well, I'm happy with what we got. Okay, we made it back to the farm here. Brock was here. He got halfway through changing the oil in Dad's truck and then had to run. He also, I think we got the plug put back in over here. So we got to fill that transmission up. We got to check air pressure in the tires. I think he got the filters changed. Does it look like that? Yes, that filter has been changed, so that should be done. And yeah, so we'll keep working in here. I suppose this would be easier if we would have blocked the loader all the way up, but the oil has to go in through that little dipstick there, which is about impossible to get anything into. So I'm got a double funnel set up here, and we're pouring out of a 5-gallon bucket. This is not ideal. This is stupid. I haven't decided if I've gotten more oil in the transmission or on the floor because I can't frickin' get it in there. Like that. Well, I made one heck of a mess, but I got a 5-gallon bucket empty. How much of it went in the transmission and how much of it is down there, I don't really know. But it's on the dipstick, which means it's high enough we can at least run this. I think this would be a lot easier if we would have put the loader up and blocked it. And it probably says to do that in the book, but yeah. So I think we can start this at this point. And yeah, we'll see what I got to do here. Yep, that would have been a lot easier. It's a whole lot easier to get to with that up. Okay, so I got that somewhat better. I'm not sure he changed the other hydraulic oil filter yet, so we might have to do that one. But it needs washed again. We got to get all the oil off that we spilled all over it. So I'm trying to catch up on this other project, put the new oil filter back on. I'm dumping some of the new engine oil in it, and then Dad's truck will be done. Dad took the boys for a gator ride. I have no idea when Brock's going to be back, so I might end up power washing on there for a little while, which is all right because, well, Brock missed a few spots yesterday anyway. Come on, man. Okay, I think this is good. I topped off his washer fluid. Oil's full. Power steering and brakes look good. Brake fluid. I didn't rotate his tires or do any of that because, well, if Dad's not worried about it, neither am I. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this out of here. So I can get the power washer out, and then we'll wash our backhoe. Let's do this. Oh, I should close the door. Didn't even notice it. All right. Rinse the oil down. Hit some spots that Brock missed yesterday. It shouldn't take real long. Just about finishing getting the concrete cleaned off. Finally. It was rather greasy, dirty. Got a few bags of corn in. There's 12 bags there. Those are just for stock because I really don't have any extra seed in here and I wanted to have something, so I got 12 bags of 104 day. That'll be good if somebody calls me or needs something late or replant, whatever it may be. Ryland's cruising around on his gator, so I want to walk up here and check it out. They're stripping forms, so I just want to take a look. Dang kid went and rode around the house up there and he got mud all over his tires. Now he's getting it in my barn. Can you guys see those? Those are ospreys. They flew through that cloud. There's 2 of them. That's cool. Them are kind of loud. Since it's nice and we're here, we're gonna kill some dandelions. Okay, got that done. Brock is greasing. Are you finding them all, Brock? There's a lot of them. You are correct. Are you finding all the spots you missed power washing too? Yeah. Right there. Yep. All right. He's getting that. We're going in to get some lunch. All right. Well, I think we're done with what we need to do here. So we have a, like I said yesterday, 95, 96-ish case 580 Super L. It is not a Series 2. It's a Series 1. And has 4,307 hours on the tack, but I'm pretty sure it had a new tack when we bought it in 2008. So hours are somewhat up in the air. For the most part, it's in pretty good shape. We have gone through and replaced a lot of hoses, a lot of the steel hydraulic lines. Those 2 swing pivot cylinders have been gone through. We did those just a few months ago, put new seals in, everything. That cylinder has been replaced. I know at least one of these up front has been worked on. So I'm going to go ahead and get some pictures here. I'm going to make a Facebook post. I will try and link that in the description below if I can remember and figure out how to do it. We're going to ask $22,500 for it. So a couple of you have already messaged me. I'll try and get back to you here, but that's what we're going to start at, $22,500. And yeah, if anybody's interested, let me know. Okay. The backhoe is listed, and within 2 minutes of me listing it, Dad already got a phone call on it. I think it was from one of you guys watching my video, though. So, anyway, it's there. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments below. I got to find something for Brock to do, and then I think they're done stripping forms. They're all gone, so we're going to go down here and check it out, and probably need to clean up a bunch of stuff in the hole. So, we'll go see what's going on down there. All right, I've got some dirt on my face. That's okay. 2 cranky ornery boys that are fighting over a creeper, and yeah, so we got that backhoe taken care of. They're done and gone with the concrete forms, stripped them and gone. So we're gonna go down here and take a look around, see what everything looks like. Brock's gonna take off for the day. It's only 1:30, 2 o'clock, but we don't have that much going on. So things are starting to slowly dry off on top from the rain yesterday. And hoping next week we'll be back in the field, but there's a big chance of rain on Sunday, so we'll see. Well, they've got them all stripped and on their things, but they got to come and get their forms out of the center yet, so I think we'll just stay out of it and stay back for now. Looks like, yep, everything looks really good. I'm thrilled. All right, well, there's just not a whole lot going on around here today, so I'm taking the boys home for a nap. I know it doesn't make for super exciting video, but this is fairly typical for a spring. Like when we get, just a minute, we get started planting, and then when we get rained out and we get sometimes extended off periods where there's nothing really to do, but we don't want to start a big project because as soon as it dries out, we're going to be crazy busy and we've got to go. So we end up sitting around not having a whole lot to do in between planting windows. And it would be really awesome to be able to finish planting and get this done so that we can get the equipment cleaned up and have a break between planting and wheat harvest. Unlike the last few years where it's they seem to run right into each other by the time we get done planting, or in last year's case replanting, and then side dressing the corn, and then all of a sudden a week or two later the wheat's ready to combine. So we'll see what happens. There's some dark clouds in front of me now, so it's look like we might get a little more rain here. Okay, well, we went home. The boys both had good naps, and we are back here. Mom and Brayson are still at home. They'll be out here in a minute. Rylan, I stuck him inside. He's in jail. We got to get him out. You want out?
I'm not in jail.
You're not in jail? No. I got to get him out. Anyway, I got a phone call from my builder, and they're coming tomorrow to put the waterproofing spray coating stuff on the outside of the basement walls, which is great because stuff's happening and moving here. But it means we got to figure out where exactly the dirt line is going to be on, particularly the south side, but even around the west and the back side of the house as well. Because this window here is going to be above ground. That's why it's lower here. We're actually going to cut a little bit more of that dirt out, and hopefully the dirt level will be about right here when we're done, and then it's going to gradually slope up to the front of the garage where the driveway is going to be, obviously. And then we're also going to slope up around the back here, and over there is our back patio, and so the dirt will probably be a foot or so below that, would be my guess. All right, so
You can't drive
we had to come back. We got our
You can't drive like
concrete
that.
stuff figured out, and look, we got somebody here buying a backhoe. Cool. I'm just a little skeptical of this deal here, but this guy seems to know what he's doing and what he's looking for. He brought a truck from Chicago, which makes me wonder, but cash is king, right? Cash is indeed king, and it's gone. Unbelievable. And away it goes. Well, that was easy. Sorry for those of you that had asked me about it. It went quick there. Guy is from over by Chicago. He brought that flatbed over just like pretty much was going to take it. And he brought cash, and I guess it's headed to Guatemala. I don't really care. It's gone. So, cool. Good deal. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. So tomorrow, we, as in my family, are going up to my sister's north of Detroit. My other sister, who doesn't live there, but anyway, she just completed her master's degree in education, teaching English, something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, we're going up there for the day for a little party. So the house that we're going to is actually my sister and brother-in-law's my brother-in-law, who is in the National Guard and has been in the Middle East for the past 10 months, and we're really hoping to see him soon. He's supposed to be home by the end of the month, probably not this weekend though. So anyway, we're not working tomorrow is what I'm trying to tell you. Once again, we'll see what happens with the rain this weekend, and hopefully be in the fields next week. But it is plenty cold. There is a pretty good chance, I shouldn't say pretty good, there is a slight chance of frost in the morning. I'm really hoping we don't get that, because I thought we were out of the woods on that with my beans, but we're not, because they were calling for a low of 35 tonight, but that could mean colder than that. And it's not just those 17 acres of real early beans that are in jeopardy now. It's almost all of the beans that we have planted are spiking through. So hopefully that's not the case. We'll check on them next week. And anyway, questions, comments, we'll leave them down below. What?
Hey, what if the wheat gets frosted too?
Yeah, what if the wheat gets frosted too? Yeah, that would be no good. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.